Want to know why most people stay broke their entire lives? It's not because they don't make enough money. It's because they keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Today, I'm breaking down the 7 things you absolutely must avoid if you want to build real wealth. These aren't just tips. These are the exact behaviors that keep people trapped in the rat race while others build generational wealth. If you're serious about getting rich, pay attention. Let's jump in. Mistake number 1, lifestyle inflation. The first wealth killer is lifestyle inflation, and this is probably the biggest reason people never get rich no matter how much they earn. Here's what happens. You get a raise or a promotion, your income goes up by 20%, and suddenly you're upgrading everything. New car, bigger apartment, fancier restaurants, expensive subscriptions. Before you know it, you're spending every extra dollar you earn. There are people making $30,000 a year living paycheck to paycheck, and people making $300,000 a year also living paycheck to paycheck. The only difference is the quality of their stuff. Both are equally broke. Rich people do the opposite. When their income increases, their spending stays relatively flat. That gap between earning and spending is what builds wealth. If you make $50,000 and spend $40,000, you have $10,000 to invest. If you get a raise to $70,000 but keep spending $40,000, you now have $30,000 to invest. That's how you actually get ahead. The next time you get a raise, resist the urge to upgrade your life. Keep living like you did before and invest the difference. Your future wealthy self will thank you. Mistake number 2, buying liabilities instead of assets. Most people have no idea what an asset actually is. They think their car is an asset. Their boat is an asset. Their designer wardrobe is an asset. Wrong. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out of your pocket. That fancy car you're making payments on? That's a liability. It's losing value every month and costing you insurance, gas, and maintenance. That huge house that's stretching your budget? If it's not generating rental income, it's a liability. Rich people buy assets, stocks, bonds, real estate that generates rental income, businesses that produce cash flow. Poor people buy liabilities and think they're building wealth. Here's the test. Before you buy something expensive, ask yourself, will this make me money or cost me money over time? If the answer is cost, think very carefully about whether you actually need it. Every dollar you spend on a liability is a dollar that can't be working for you in an asset. I'm not saying never buy anything nice. I'm saying prioritize assets first. Build your wealth, then reward yourself. Don't reward yourself first and wonder why you're still broke. And mistake number 3, keeping up with the Joneses. Social pressure is a silent wealth killer. You see your friends buying new cars, taking expensive vacations, wearing designer clothes, and you feel pressure to keep up. But here's what you don't see. Most of those people are broke. They're financing everything, drowning in debt, living on credit cards. Someone once said, "We buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't like." That's the trap most people fall into. Rich people don't care what others think. Warren Buffett, one of the richest people in the world, still lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,000. He drives normal cars. He doesn't feel the need to show off his wealth. When you stop trying to impress people, you free up massive amounts of money to actually build wealth. Drive a reliable used car instead of leasing a luxury vehicle. Live in a modest home instead of stretching for something you can't afford. Wear normal clothes instead of designer labels. The people who are actually wealthy aren't the ones showing off on social media. They're the ones quietly investing, building businesses, and stacking assets while everyone else is trying to look rich. And mistake number 4, not investing early enough. Time is your biggest advantage when it comes to building wealth, and most people waste it. They tell themselves they'll start investing later when they have more money. But later never comes. The power of compound interest is absolutely insane, but it requires time to work its magic. If you invest $500 a month starting at age 25, assuming an 8% annual return, you'll have over $1.8 million by 65. If you wait until 35 to start, you'll only have about 800,000. That 10-year delay costs you $1 million. The biggest mistake young people make is thinking they have time. You do, but only if you start now. Every year you delay is exponentially more expensive. You don't need a lot of money to start. Most platforms let you invest with as little as $1. Start with what you have. Even if it's just $50 a month, start. The habit matters more than the amount when you're beginning. As your income grows, increase your investments, but get in the game now. Mistake number 5, falling for get-rich-quick schemes. If someone promises you can get rich quickly with minimal effort, run. Seriously, just run. Whether it's crypto pump and dumps, multi-level marketing schemes, day trading courses promising guaranteed returns, or any business opportunity that sounds too good to be true, it's a trap. These schemes prey on people's desperation and impatience. Real wealth is built slowly and steadily over time. It's boring. It's not sexy. There are no shortcuts. Anyone who tells you otherwise is either lying or trying to sell you something. There are people who have lost their entire savings chasing get-rich-quick opportunities. They ignore proven strategies like index fund investing because it's not exciting enough. Then they gamble everything on some scheme and lose it all. The irony is that while they're chasing quick money, people who stick to boring, proven strategies are actually getting rich. Slow and steady wins the race every single time. If you want to build wealth, embrace the boring path. Invest in index funds. Build valuable skills. Start a legitimate business. These things work, but they take time and effort. Mistake number 6, neglecting financial education. Most people spend 12 to 16 years in school and never learn anything about money. They don't understand taxes, investing, compound interest, or basic personal finance. Then they wonder why they struggle financially their entire lives. Rich people never stop learning about money. They read books, listen to podcasts, take courses, and seek mentorship from people who have achieved what they want. If you're not continuously educating yourself about finance, you're leaving massive amounts of money on the table. You're paying more taxes than necessary. You're making poor investment decisions. You're falling for scams. You're missing opportunities. The good news is that financial education is free. YouTube, podcasts, library books, there are unlimited resources available. Spend 30 minutes a day learning about personal finance and investing. In 1 year, you'll know more than 90% of people. In 5 years, you'll be an expert. Your earning potential is directly tied to what you know. Invest in your financial education as aggressively as you invest in anything else. Mistake number 7, spending time with the wrong people. Show me your 5 closest friends and I'll show you your future. If you're surrounded by people who are broke, make poor financial decisions, and have no ambition, you'll stay exactly where you are. Your environment shapes your behavior more than you realize. If your friends are always going out to expensive restaurants, pressuring you to spend money, and mocking you for trying to save and invest, they're anchors holding you down. Rich people surround themselves with other ambitious, financially savvy people. They have conversations about investments, business opportunities, and wealth building. They challenge each other to level up. This doesn't mean abandoning your friends, but it does mean being intentional about who you spend time with and who influences your decisions. Seek out mentors who have achieved financial success. Join communities of people working towards similar goals. Consume content from people who are where you want to be. If you're the smartest, most ambitious person in your circle, you're in the wrong circle. Upgrade your environment and watch how quickly your life changes. A conclusion. There you have it, 7 things you must avoid if you want to build real wealth. Stop lifestyle inflation. Buy assets, not liabilities. Ignore social pressure. Start investing now. Avoid get-rich-quick schemes. Educate yourself constantly, and surround yourself with the right people. Getting rich isn't complicated, but it requires discipline and intentionality. Every day you're making choices that either move you toward wealth or keep you stuck. Choose wisely. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button and subscribe for more real talk about money. Drop a comment telling me which mistake you're going to stop making today. Now go out there and build some wealth.